My name is Patricia Baronowski-Schneider, CEO of Pristine Advisors, investor relations, public relations, and media relations and marketing firm. I have over 35 years experience working in the industry for clients around the world in just about every niche possible.
Then Colonel Sanders, KFC. Colonel Sanders started off in a rough life. It wasn't until the age of 62 that he set out with a $105 Social Security check in hand to pitch his chicken recipe to restaurants. Thousands of people dismissed it, but he refused to give up. He worked many jobs including fireman, tire salesman, insurance salesman, and a cook. However, he came up with a secret recipe on using the perfect pressure to fry chicken faster for quick recipes. Since he was 52 at the time of his discovery, it was in 1952 that he went on the road to franchise his retirement. The company later grew faster than ever, and by 1974, he sold the company for $2 million. He retained the rights to the Canadian franchise and stayed on salary as a goodwill ambassador for the company. Dr. Seuss. 27 publishers rejected Dr. Seuss' first book for not being good enough. They later went on to sell over 600 copies worldwide. He's now known as a pioneer in the writing industry. Jim Carrey. Commonly known for his roles in The Mask and Ace Ventura, what is secret is the fact that he grew up in a low-income family. Since he couldn't afford education, he dropped out of high school to work as a janitor. Through many tries, he managed to get an audition for Saturday Night Live, but failed to land it. However, his success as a comedian is no longer a secret. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, he talks about using the law of attraction and writing himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and putting a check in his wallet for 7 years until he received a payment for $10 million for his work in Dumb and Dumber. Now, Samuel Jackson. During his role in Jungle Fever, he wasn't precisely portrayed as an unfamiliar character. Before getting the part, Samuel was treated in a rehab facility in New York after overdosing. Today, his past is behind him, and he's now the highest-grossing actor in Hollywood and also in excellent health. Now, Steve Jobs. The late Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. Can you believe that? The co-founder was practically exiled from the empire that he created from scratch. However, everyone is aware of how well that turned out for him. This setback allowed him the opportunity to work on other projects, thereby creating a computer company for the business crowd, into the vision of Lucasfilm Computer Graphics Division, which later became Pixar. His return to Apple resulted in creating the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Yet he said, "I felt like the biggest failure to everyone I knew when that happened to him." But he kept pushing forward, and amazing things ended up happening. Now, Walt Disney. At age 31, Walt Disney tried to commit suicide using alcohol and drugs. He went through a number of successive failures before creating the most prominent entertainment company in the world. He started as a newspaper artist drawing political cartoons and comic strips. Soon afterward, Walt Disney hopped from one job to another until he put up Laugh-O-Gram Studio, which gained popularity but then went bankrupt. After setting up another company called Disney Brothers Studio, he finally received the recognition he deserved in a classic short film named Steamboat Willie, from where Mickey Mouse was birthed into the cartoon world. Disney famously said, "I think it's important to have a good hard failure when you're young because it makes you kind of aware of what can happen to you. Because of it, I never had any fear in my whole life when we've had near collapses and all of that. I've never been afraid." All of these figures show us just how important it is to remain persistent in our vision and work towards the ultimate goal. In the end, our setbacks are the defining aspects of our success. Hence my book, Life's Obstacles Can Be Your Biggest Motivator, and my next book, which is looking for a publisher at the moment, Flyer Beware. Basically, you'll see that a lot of people go through a lot of heartache, a lot of setbacks, a lot of turmoil, a lot of drama in their lives. But as all of these famous people just showed us, never, never give up.
Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share this post with anybody you think would find it valuable. And don't forget to click the bell notification to find out about future videos. As the title of my post says, been there, done that. I guarantee you through the years, I've done it all. Through my decades of working in the industry, I've learned a lot. I've learned from many mistakes, and I can help you put you in front of the audience that matters most to you. Contact me at 631-756-2486 You can also email me at pbaronowski at Pristine Advisors. That's pristineadvisors.com. You can also find out more about me on my website at pristineadvisors.com. You can also find out more about me on my other website at pbaronowski.